Our next caller also comes to us from Raleigh. Raleigh, thank you for your interest. Go ahead, you're on OpenNet.
Would like to know, particularly what the Secretary thinks about having more substance abuse treatment available both while they're in prison and once they're out, and whether or not that's something that the task force is going to spend a lot of time working on.
Okay. And we haven't talked about that in great detail just yet.
And yes, the bottom line is many of the individuals who are confined in our facilities have substance abuse problems, and that is particularly true when it comes to the females who are confined. It is an issue that is addressed while the inmates are with us in our facilities. One of the challenges that we know we will have is that because of the way structured sentencing works, the inmate serves all of his or her minimum sentence. So they may very well have spent a number of years in a structured environment, but once they leave the facility, that structured environment ends because the sentence is complete at that point. That is one of the things that Street Safe, we believe, will allow us to address, because again, it brings together in a coordinated manner the nonprofits, the faith-based organizations, the law enforcement, so that although the structured environment, rather the structured requirements that the state had placed on the individual no longer exist, we may very well be able to provide that in a non-mandatory way through Street Safe. Those are the type of issues that our committees are looking into. But yes, substance abuse is a factor in most offenses.
I think that's one of the elements about the Street Safe Task Force that's also very positive, that you have a diverse group of organizations and folks sitting at the table from both the Department of Corrections and all sides of Department of Corrections and the criminal justice system to nonprofit organizations, businesses, et cetera, and really looking potentially at this, you know, pre-release, post-release, and trying to provide a continuum of services so that there are folks that are ready from nonprofit organizations, faith-based organizations, and even potentially some other governmental organizations to provide that transition, not starting once that person leaves the prison system, but 3 months, 4 months, 6 months before they're released, and then 3 months, 4 months, 10 months, 12 months after they're released into the community, so that this person has someone to count on, someone to deal with these big transition issues, deal with the freedom, and deal with the, you know, the choices that they have to make to be more productive in society.